on has been on the show before. She's been on the podcast, and we talked about her thinking she was in menopause, but she really wasn't.
Was mm-mm, mm-mm.
So I
Quite
want
a
to welcome you back. Welcome back to Pretty
thank you.
the podcast, and I'm super excited to get updated and to update the audience on where you are and what's new. So, like I said earlier, the last time you were on, you had went a long period of time without having your menstrual. Can you tell us how long that was?
A year and a half. A year and a half.
Wow.
Mhm.
So you went a whole year and a half and you thought you was just like, I'm in menopause, I'm done. Because they say 12 months.
Yes. Consistent 12 months. But prior to the whole year and a half, it was 3 months, back on 4 months, and then each time it got longer. So year and a half, although I didn't want to officially say I was in menopause, I didn't want to say it. I thought it silently.
Like so many of us.
Silently. That's nobody's business. But apparently I wasn't. Apparently I wasn't. And I got that surprise, uh, very a whole lot of cramps, a whole lot of pain, very different than my normal.
Wow.
Came back on with a vengeance to the last hoorah. Yes, the last hoorah.
Oh
So
my goodness. And you went to your doctor and you told your doctor, like, hey, what the hell is going on?
I was actually afraid. I thought something was wrong. So the pain, I always had cramps, but never this severe. Everything, every symptom, nausea added on top. Well,
Mhm.
nausea and headaches, the last, before it went off, nausea included with the cramps. So I
Wow.
got some new things. And my doctor said it's not uncommon, although I thought it was. It's your hormones saying I'm not ready yet. She said, so don't be alarmed.
So she get the right to be like, I'm not ready. Like, I mean, what about, I want to be like, I'm not ready because I ain't ready for this. I'm not ready for none of this. Like, that's so crazy. I mean, Mother Nature, though, there's nothing that we can do about that.
Mhm,
Um, wow, that's crazy.
mhm,
So now, like fast forward to today,
mhm.
where do you land now?
I believe I'm actually in, is it called peri? I believe perimenopause.
Yeah.
So I've gone back when I went to see her. This was around September
Hmm.
last year, and then she also told me after doing an exam, that she felt as though my lining was thick, and she gave me medication to thin it out. So the medication was supposed to, I was supposed to take it for a certain amount of days, stop, and then I would have another period, do that for 4 months, and then come back to see her to help it shed. So I did that. It only reappeared one time after the initial, and it was horrendous again. Then it never came on again. I stopped each time in the months that she told me to. I got all the symptoms, but no
Uh,
blood.
and that was your uterine lining that you were
Yeah,
okay.
yes.
Wow.
So I just went back to her 3 weeks ago, and I decided, because the symptoms were so severe when I was expecting to get it again,
Mm-hmm.
that I decided that I wasn't taking them anymore. I said, I'm done.
Wow.
It can stay thick. I'm thick. So
Like
everybody's
we
gonna be
like
thick.
thick.
We're gonna be
We actually love thick, so we good with it.
so, but she said, I don't know. She said maybe that first time or that second time was enough. So she said, don't take it anymore. So I actually, in the past 3 weeks, feel okay. I feel better. I feel
That's
more like myself,
praise
more
God
like
for that. Praise
mhm,
God for that. Because I'm
today.
today, right?
Today.
At this second.
Yes.
I mean, it's already like a lot to go through, like menopause alone. And then when you start adding like extra stuff on top of it, it's
Mhm,
like, come on, it can get like overbearing.
mhm,
And
mhm.
I don't know about you, but it's like sometimes I'm like, I don't even know how I feel right now. I'm just I'm just trying to make it through.
Let's
You know?
roll the dice today. Let's see
Is it-
who's going to get it today. Let's see. Let's see. But actually, today I'm good. The sun is shining, and I feel like myself. That's a good thing.
That, you know what? Yes, yes, yes. I thank God for that. And I thank God for the sun shining too, because it's something about having this extra hour that's giving us more
Mhm.
time daylight, and the sun being out. I feel more energetic, like, you know, I'm more inclined to feeling like I want to do something.
Yes, for
And
myself. Just
yeah, that's right.
or somebody.
That's
Yes.
right. But it's like I'm not like normally, "Oh, I just want to go home. Like I can't wait to go home and just get into bed." And I feel a little bit better with the season, spring being
Yes.
sprung.
Yeah. It went fast. Winter. I think we blinked and winter was gone, but we have to go with it. Mhm.
Yeah, and we're blinking and it's like March is over. It's about to
Yep.
be April. Time is flying. It's absolutely flying, and it's the one thing that we know for sure we can't get back. So
Mhm.
I love having those moments where I feel absolutely amazing. My husband is in the background trying to sneak up the steps quietly,
Tell
just
him I
in
said.
case you hear any. But don't say hey. Like, I don't want her snapping on me.
Tell him today's a good day. It's a good day.
Say what
Today's a
the
good
good
day.
day. Yes. Um, and speaking of, I had did a video earlier, a reel on social media, and
Mhm.
I had brought up how in other cultures they look at menopause, and I think we mentioned this before, as being like the second spring. And
Mhm.
um, I can definitely relate to that when I feel good on days like this.
Mhm.
So it's like for
Yes,
me,
me too.
I'm trying to figure out how to stay in that space. Like, have you come up with like things to do to kind of keep you in a better place?
I can honestly say when I pay attention what I put in my body, when I eat bad, I feel bad. And
Yes,
we always knew that, but
for sure.
now it's like it reminds us it's not.
Right
Told
away.
you.
Right away.
You better drink some water. You better drink when I put when I'm doing well, eating right, I feel better. When I'm trying to walk and make myself just take care of myself, I feel
Yes.
better. Yes, when you.
I agree.
Mhm. So I noticed that I'm more conscious of it now.
That's really good.
Mhm.
That's really good. I do find too that I'm way more sensitive to just like everything pertaining to my being
Mhm.
now.
Mhm.
Like, not that I didn't care about myself before. I'm not saying,
Right.
but now it's like a real focused,
Mhm.
attention on making sure that I am trying to do the right thing to take care of myself,
Mhm. Mhm.
because we have so many years, still ahead of us. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? And it's a lot that I know we want to do.
Yes.
I know you, and
Mhm.
I know every time we turn around, we trying to, do something, and everything that we do is because we want to make a difference, and we want to stimulate something in a positive way.
Mhm.
And I love that about you.
Mhm.
You've always been like that. So it's good that we realize that we got to take care of ourselves so that
Mhm.
we can be here to do the things that we want to do.
Mhm.
Um, want to
It
talk about, oh, go
it was
ahead.
always, I'm sorry, it was always important, but it's moved up the list of importance now. It was always important,
It's like,
but that importance then went up a little bit. Yes, come on. Yeah, you
you
have
could
to.
just be like, no, not you, me.
Yes, me. I'm talking about me.
That's it. My
Hmm.
husband too now. I mean, and I know he'd be like, oh my God, because he'll say something like, oh, can you do? I'm like, why can't you do it? Do
I know. We have
where
to say a little
and I
prayer for
know
that.
I know it's an adjustment, for them too, because they are used to us, spoiling them and doing and we love doing that. But it's like now it's just like, yo, I sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. And a lot of
Mhm.
times I cannot.
More than and they don't understand. I just would want, excuse me, them to understand sometimes we have no control over. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And just please. And I guess the patience, you can't help it. Your patience, the line is thin.
Oh
That
my
line
goodness. I
is
swear today has been the day, Dawn, you hit that like 1000%. Everything you said.
Mhm,
So today has been the day that I have heard my tolerance level is
mhm,
just not the same anymore. I've heard that literally almost all day today, right?
mhm,
Talking to
mhm,
women, talking to different women. And the part that we don't have control over this, like we don't know I can't say it enough. We don't know how we're going to feel.
mm-mm.
We don't want to feel that way. We don't want to be that way. I don't want to be that bitch. No, no, no. I don't want to.
You know what? But she lives here. She lives here. She,
And
some days she's
paying,
home,
she paying top dollar for mortgage.
and some days she's not. Yes.
Like it's you when you feel that you don't have no control over it. And the crazy thing about it was I had a serious problem with that in the beginning.
Hmm.
Because we talked about this on the last one too. Like we're
Hmm.
used to having control and being in
Hmm.
control, right? And
Hmm.
now when you don't have that, it's like I just be like, who can you tell me who she is again?
Call myself Sandra Bullock. Remember the movie when she said, "Sometimes I wake up angry and I don't know why." I said, "I said, listen, Sandra, get it together. Get it together, Sandra. You're
Right.
mad."
But I'm okay with it now. Like I,
Mhm.
I have just really welcomed this whole space and I'm just gonna on the good days, I'm gonna wear them bitches out.
Yep.
I'm gonna wear them out. I'm gonna wear them out because I don't know when I'm going to see you again. So you're gonna be tired of me good day.
Yes, I try not to lash out. I try to check myself, but you may not be feeling good. And sometimes people can tell you don't feel that. You okay? And I'm like, I just don't feel like myself today. And
Yeah,
you don't even have to elaborate all day, all the times. The people that you really connect with, that you're with every day, you can talk to them. But and
that's
you, because behind the chair, of course, there's a connection, and your people that you can just open
right.
it all up and.
Exactly.
Mhm. So
Exactly. So how is that like how is it at work? Like, okay, we know like the communication part that you just mentioned. Like, yes, you got your people you can talk to, or you can just be like, hey, today's not the day. But
mhm.
how is it for you when you're dealing with the actual symptoms of it and you're at work?
So two things. Behind the chair, I'm in the salon, I'm in my happy place. So it's more that most of the people have become my family. So that's a little different. But my other job, where I'm a trainer on camera, that's when my camera goes off because my students, boy, I'm behind the camera like, are you dumb? But you want to keep your job. So you just cut your camera off and then I got a question, especially if it's the question that you just answered. So I breathe and I'm like, yes, but they can't see my face. I got a beautiful picture up there. So that's all they see. I can hide it that way, but my patience is like for something that I already answered 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Whew. Mm.
Yeah, I think that's that is one of my biggest pet peeves right now. Like, if I have to keep telling you something, like,
Ooh.
don't you know the answer to this already? Don't you? Like, that right there is like, I don't know. I
If looks could
don't
if looks could kill, I'd be
even,
on the run.
you'd be
I'd
like,
be on the run.
you asking me that again? Like, because then now I feel like you
You
didn't
playing.
respect yeah, you didn't respect my answer, my time that I took to give you what you needed. And it's easy for you to come back to me. But what about, look, here I go again. What about
What
me?
about me?
I want you to do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Still me. Yeah, it's a challenge. And it's funny that the more you speak to your peers in your same age group, or even slightly younger, slightly older, we're all experiencing the same thing or have.
Yes.
Like I don't, like I said before, I don't have my mother. She's not alive for me to compare the age and
Right.
what she experienced. So it's all new to me.
Yes.
And whew, it's something. It's quite a bit. But talking and sharing and confiding and opening up to everyone in your circle makes you feel a little bit, but it's not just me. It's not, and it's okay. This shall pass.
And
This shall pass.
and that's the thing. It's like that community, like we
Mhm,
need that because
mhm,
we need each other. Like we really need each other through this.
mhm,
We have to be
mhm.
able to like link arms and be like, girl, it's
I,
okay. Like it's
yep.
good. Yeah. Yup.
Gotcha.
Because we never know when we're going to need somebody to have
Mhm,
us.
mhm, mhm.
So yeah. Again,
It's
that's my
okay.
creativity.
It's okay.
Yup.
It's okay to not be okay.
And that is huge right there because we fight that like so much
Mhm,
because we are looked at as, especially Black women, we have
mhm.
to be it all.
Whew.
So we're looked at like you can't not be okay.
Mhm.
You have to be okay because you got to do all of this.
And what about the ones who they are the mother and the father, and what about them?
Yes.
They don't have time to, even us working, doing all sorts of things. Sometimes you don't have time to not feel like yourself. The show must go on.
Show must go on.
I think I'm praying that one day I don't hear what are we going to eat turns deadly. I'm praying that don't turn deadly one day. But I must say, I can honestly say, Jay, he's easy. If I say we have tuna fish sandwiches, now he's okay, okay.
And
He's easy. He's
that's
easy.
like that's good. I have to say too, I love that also about Michael because I can be like and not he can hear the tone too because
Uh-huh.
you don't got to cook.
All right, I get excited. Okay,
Like that's how
that's good for me.
but
Yes, so
yeah,
they know.
yeah, they know. And it's like it's good to have partners too that although they get on our nerves sometimes, and I know we get on theirs.
I know.
You know, I know.
I'm
I
sure,
know, like, you
sure
don't
of it.
even have to I am 1000% sure of it. Listen, we're standing in agreement. It's 2 right here, so we good.
Yep, yep.
But it's like, I'm glad that that they're grace givers
Hmm. Yes, yes,
because we definitely need that,
yes,
during this time. Um,
yes.
definitely. Um And I know you said your husband, he likes to like play around and poke a little bit too. So,
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
but
He does. He
how
can
did,
hear the
like, what
poke.
happened when you ain't in the mood? Like, if
He
he's
will
playing
get.
and poking around, what happened when you like,
I will snap on him like a snapping turtle, and then sometimes he's like, "Put the gun away. Put the
a,
gun."
A
He's
slap
like,
parlor.
just playing. I said, stop playing with me all the time. I told you I don't feel good. Oh, so he knows, but he's the sweetest thing. He's sweet.
He really is. He
He's the
really
sweetest thing.
Yeah.
Oh, but he was like, well, "What's wrong?" Or he does like to agitate. He likes to agitate me when he already knows I'm not feeling well. Ooh. But when if I need him, he'll say, "What can I do? Can I? You want me to rub your back? You want me to run a hot bath? Something, just so
Yeah,
I can feel okay."
that's
So
all.
he's that good.
That's good because we
Mhm.
definitely need that.
Yes.
Definitely
Hmm.
need that. And shout out to and like real talk though. Shout out to the women who are like doing this alone. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of single women out there that are dealing with perimenopause,
Hmm.
menopause, and that's got to be a lot. You
It
know,
has to. Hmm.
it has to be. That's like a whole nother show. We need to
Hmm.
get on.
Hmm.
Yes. Um, you actually have accomplished a lot, like just in the last year.
I don't know how I did it. I cried a lot.
That's all right.
I cried a lot. I was already a crier, and now I realize, especially when my hormones are all over the place, I cried a lot. I did. I got married. I planned a wedding, got married, finished school, worked 2 jobs, started a business. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I would do it again. I don't know how I did it. How did I do
I don't know, but I watched you.
it?
I watched you do it. I mean, you did it. And it's like, I mean, you're a phenomenal woman. You already know it. You um we've always had a very close,
Yes.
relationship. We're cousins, but we've
Hmm.
always had that sister relationship. And I just admire you and I've always looked up to you. And
Okay.
seeing you do that, it's like when you see somebody that you're looking up to just smashing shit, regardless of what we go through emotionally, because we would call each other and shit, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. Lord, I woke up, I went to sleep. We but through all of that,
Mhm.
all of the accomplishments came.
Mhm.
And for me, it's like I gotta do what I set out to do because I gotta come after you.
Mhm.
You didn't, you
Oh,
didn't finish some stuff, and
no
I'm like,
quitters.
"Oh, you can't.
No quitters.
Look, you gotta get out the bed."
You have to. Sometimes I used to drag
How did you push
myself out the bed.
yourself? How did you push yourself to do all of those things?
I often think about my grandmother and mother, who both passed in my early 20s, making them proud. And if they were here, I often say, I wonder what they would think of the grown up me.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh man.
Yes, they knew the little me, but the grown up me. I was very young when they died.
I
So,
know, but you know what? I strongly believe that
mhm,
because they knew the little you,
mhm,
they
mhm,
knew that greatness was coming in the
mhm,
adult you.
mhm,
So I know that they're both proud,
mhm. Thank you.
but I don't think that they're surprised.
No, I hope I hope they're proud. I hope I make them proud.
Yes, I know you
Yeah.
do. I
Mhm.
know you do for sure. Yes.
Yeah. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but I had a good foundation, and I have a good support system. My family, we're close. People say, "You talk to your cousins?" I said, "It's not one of my cousins I don't talk to one of these 7 days in
Yep,
a week."
exactly.
Yeah, it's not one of them. Somebody on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, maybe two people on
Somebody
Thursday.
coming through.
Somebody. And
That's right.
and it's important to me. So,
Yes. And having a support system is super important just in life in general. But when we start evolving into these different phases in our life, you
Mhm.
know, we need to have people to like hold us, up sometimes, together sometimes, like whatever it is. So
Mhm.
yeah, we need these support systems. And I
Yeah.
love having, the camaraderie with
Mhm.
every single last one of you women that come
Mhm.
and talk about your experience.
Mhm.
Um,
Yes.
because every single time we had these conversations, somebody is going to be touched and leave
Mhm.
something.
Mhm.
And that's what it's all about. Like coming together to be vulnerable, which takes a whole lot, to do and to openly speak about something that we're just really learning about, but it's been around since the beginning of time. Like it's so crazy. I was
Yes.
reading the Bible, this probably was about a week and a half ago, and I cannot remember, please forgive me which book it was, but I'm gonna find out.
Okay. It's all right. It's all
But
right.
they was talking about the woman having hot flashes and stuff in the
Mhm.
Bible. And I was like, no.
Who knew? Oh, they had it back then? Who knew?
So I'm all like curious to know what were they doing for it?
Right. Just struggling.
The same thing. The same thing, guess what? That got passed down to us
Mhm.
that we're saying no longer. We're not
Mhm.
doing that.
Mhm.
But isn't that crazy?
Yes. Mhm.
From all way back then to now,
Mhm. Same thing.
the same thing,
Yes. And you just deal with it the best you can, day by day. That's all.
day by day. I was
Mhm.
thinking about doing and we're gonna end with this. But I was thinking about doing one big Zoom and just inviting any of the women on my social media platform just to let's get on this Zoom and let's just talk and bust it up and see how everybody is doing.
Mhm.
Do you think that
Mhm.
something like that would go over well?
I think it would be amazing. I think it would be amazing.
Uh,
People have everyone has a similarity in their story, but some people may be experiencing something that we never thought of or never experienced. It just would be nice to share and to what's it called? What is the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. I don't know. I can't think of it right now.
it's menopause. It's okay. We know. You don't even have to explain.
And I get mad when I'm like, I
I
know
know.
that I know
And
I know it, but I can't think of it right now.
it's gonna come to you.
Yeah, later.
Text me.
I will. I love you.
I love you
Yes.
too.
hmm
This
hmm
was this was really good.
This was a good one. Yes.
Yes, this was
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thank you again for having me back.
Oh, thank you for coming back. You're gonna be like a forever guest as long we're gonna be
Okay.
post-menopause still talking about
Okay.
doing our podcast.
Yes. Yes.
But
Yes.
I love you much. And can you just leave the woman with something or the men, the community with something?
I I would like to leave the you're still you. It's your time. Although we may have a bunch of other things going on, the main focus should be yourself.
That's
Mhm.
really good.
Yes, it
Period.
should be you. Yep.
I
Yep.
like that.
Besides the mother, the wife, it's still you. Remember you.
Amen. That's good.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you for that. Thank you. I love you.
Love you too.
All right.
Love
Have a good
you
night.
too. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.